Hi, and thanks for checking out this video, which is an overview of my Diablo run tracker. This video is just to give a quick overview and a tutorial of how to use it, so you can get a look at it to see if it's something you might want to use for yourself. I was going crazy seeing Caith and Seal drop every other game, and I felt like nothing good was ever dropping, so I wanted a way to actually track the things that I got without just using Notepad. So I made this, and I thought I'd share it with everyone. So let's take a look at it. When you first start the program, it will ask you to select a session name. The default is today's date. If you already have a save file with that name, the program will take care of it and append a number to the end so you won't have to worry about it. When you hit OK, you'll be brought to the main window. Here you can set all your characters info and the session info. At this point, I should probably explain the two terms I use in the program. The first is a run. A run is being defined as a single game you created where you kill and clear whatever bosses and areas you like. A new run starts when you exit that game and start up a new one. A session is being defined as a collection of runs. Now, all the information for the session and your character is optional to add, and it won't break anything if you don't. It's just for your own records. The first group is the session info. The session name can't be modified after the session is started, but you can set the number of players and the difficulty level. Your run counter is also located here. The second group is the character info. Here you can set your class, level, and magic find percentage. To the right of these two groups is the item information. Here you can select the items you find during your runs. The first drop-down has uniques, sets, and runes. When you pick one of those, it'll set up the next drop-down, which has all the item names. You can then set the quantity you find, because we all know you get 2 Cathan seals at a time because this game wants to troll you. And you can check off if it's ethereal and you got trolled with an ethereal Shaco. In the middle here, you have the common bosses and areas people clear. If there's something missing here, feel free to let me know, and I can try to add it in a future version. But for right now, this is what we have. Each checkbox has a shorthand indicated in the parentheses, which is used for the reports and the list below. Which brings us to the found item list, which shows basic info for all the items found this session. The buttons on the right are pretty simple to explain. Remove item will remove the selected item from the table. Whenever you finish a run and start a new game, just hit run completed and it'll increase the run counter for you. If you want, you can generate a pretty rudimentary report. As of right now, it's just a text file that shows all the items you found in a table. And finally, when you're done with the psychological torture that is Magic Find, just hit complete session and it'll save everything for you as a JSON in case anyone wants to come up with their own report system. Now, just a quick explanation of the save files. Every time you hit run completed, it will save a backup as a .run file. This file is encoded in an attempt to make sure it doesn't get altered. Once you hit complete session, it'll save your progress as a JSON in clear text. It'll also delete your backup.run files to make sure it doesn't accumulate a ton of files. A bit more thorough explanation of things is in the Readme, which doubles as a manual. So if you want to take a look at that, just go to Help and click on Manual, and that'll bring it up for you in your browser. So that pretty much wraps up the overview of this program. Hopefully you find it useful to keep track of your progress. Just as a disclaimer, the item list may not be perfect, as I found a few things that were missing and I needed to update it. If you notice something's missing, there's ways to contact me in the README. I'm also going to link a Discord server in the description below in case that's easier for anyone. Also, this program was developed in my free time, but if you have any suggestions, feel free to pass it on to me and I'll see if it's something I can work into it. Happy MFing, everyone.